Welcome back to part 2 of completing your 4-year plan. Hopefully you have all finished entering all the coursework you have taken thus far. As outlined in the first video, you can log into JMC, including previous years, to see what classes you took in the past. Doing this step first will help you plan forward to determine what you still need and wish to take. Please note, if you are not enrolled at Blue Earth area during all your years of high school, then you will need to stop in the high school office to request a copy of your transcript to use as you fill in your coursework completed in previous grades. The next step is to select the courses you plan to take in the next 1 or more years. It will be helpful to review the directions at the top of the 4-year planning worksheet as you think about how to complete your plan. Here are a few guidelines to remember. Each box in your plan equals 0.5 credits for a total of up to 8 credits per year. Students must be full-time, which means enrolling in a minimum of 7 credits each year. This would allow you to fill in up to 2 boxes with a study hall, which earns 0 credit. As you complete your plan and tally your credits, you will notice that when you take 7 credits per year for 4 years, this totals 28 credits. So there is no difficulty in meeting the total credits required to graduate as long as you pass all your classes. Remember, music classes are 0.25 credits each. So 1 music all year equals 1 credit, or 2 boxes on your plan. Don't forget to include the study hall time opposite your music if you are in just 1 music class. This study hall time would also equal 2 boxes. The courses required for graduation are listed in the bottom left and were entered into the plan above when they are typically taken by grade level. However, if, for example, you transferred from another school, failed a class, or accelerated into some classes early, you can move these around or add in different courses that you have taken or plan to take. As you fill in courses, you should also highlight them in the correct colors as outlined in the graduation requirements section. Example, English is yellow, math is blue. Doing this will help you tally credits as you assess if you are on track for meeting your graduation requirements. You are also encouraged to read the notes in the bottom right side of your worksheet. This section highlights a few things that are important for you to consider when completing your plan. For example, if you plan to enroll in a 4-year university, then you should also plan to take 2 years of a foreign language. These courses will need to be added to your plan above. We offer Spanish at Blue Earth area, and each course is 2 quarters long, so Spanish 1 would take 2 boxes, and Spanish 2 another 2 boxes on your plan. It is also important to consider if you will enroll in a college after graduating and plan ahead for the courses that you should take to both gain admission as well as be prepared for the program you will study. For example, if you plan to apply to the U of M, they require 4 years of math to be admitted. Therefore, you will need to plan to take more math than is required for your high school diploma and add this to your course plan. Another example might include your interest in being a vet or doctor. If you look at the future coursework you will need to take in college, you will notice that anatomy may be a helpful high school course to take. Therefore, add this to your plan. Finally, some colleges may have scholarship opportunities based upon your GPA as well as the coursework taken during high school. In these cases, taking the right courses can save you money and help you attend the college of your choice. This is why planning ahead is so important and why we encourage you in these notes to look at the websites of colleges and get familiar with what their programs and requirements are about, along with exploring any scholarship options they may have. One final thought about your course planning is to consider challenging yourself and taking courses that you will learn from in order to be prepared for college-level coursework. Also consider taking elective courses that will help you explore your areas of interest to determine which careers are the best fit for you. For example, if you feel ready and qualify, You are encouraged to take our College Now or AP courses in order to earn free college credits while still in high school. These courses are described in more detail in the registration handbook, which we will explore next. On your worksheet, you will find a blue box above the grid labeled Registration Handbook. This link will take you directly to the handbook. You can also find a link to the handbook on the front page of the Blue Earth Area website. Students are encouraged to review the entire handbook and be familiar with the information and guidelines outlined in it. If you scroll to the contents page, it will guide you where to find the course descriptions by subject area. The descriptions for each course are listed so you can learn about each class and determine which ones you are interested in and determine how you will fit them into your plan. As you will notice in the course descriptions, some courses have prerequisites, which is why using the four-year plan is so important to ensuring that you can take all the classes you wish and plan for how they will fit into your schedule. In addition to checking prerequisites, you will also need to be mindful of the duration of the class. In other words, is it a 1 or a 2-quarter class? Then you will need to fill in the correct number of boxes on your plan. For the remainder of homeroom time, begin filling out what remains of your four-year plan. Please be sure to pay close attention to the required courses that are pre-filled on the form. Although they are pre-filled, many of them require you to make a choice between several course options. Be sure to indicate which courses you would like by eliminating the choices that do not apply to you. Special note, because our English requirements demand the completion of multiple skill sets, we recommend that as you are making your course selections, you leave the skill set intact as we are demonstrating in the video now. As you can see, in the yellow colored 11th grade year, students to meet their speech requirement will take the communication class. For the writing standard, you can choose between composition, English fundamentals, or college composition. Once you choose, you would delete the other two out. You can see we're keeping college composition to meet this standard. For the social studies, students can choose world cultures or AP world history. We are going to have this student take world cultures, so deleting out the AP world history. Next, to meet the science requirement in the 11th grade year, students can choose Chemistry 1 or Chemistry 2 or Physics to meet this standard. As we're demonstrating, we're deleting out the Physics and Chemistry 1. This student has chosen to take Chemistry 2. Next, we will look at the blue for the math requirement. Advanced Algebra or Algebra 2 would be an option for meeting the third year of math requirements. We're clearing out the Algebra 2. So students can continue working and filling out their plan. In our next video, we will demonstrate more about how to highlight and complete your plan. On the next slide, we will show you what your finalized plan could potentially look like after we completely finish the last video and you've continued to work on developing your plan and completing the highlighting accordingly.